Our television history has seen many producers grace the industry with their truly inspiring content. With my creativity and intuitiveness reaching all new heights, I, Autumn Stanley, can be the next successful television producer. Since I can remember, I've always been a team player whose determination was easily seen by others. Competing as a dancer and cheerleader, I know what it takes to make sure every aspect of the team is working in unison. My natural leadership abilities give me the confidence to tackle any project head-on and deliver an organized, concise product. Producing primetime television is an area of expertise that I plan to commit myself to wholeheartedly. It is my mission as a producer to remain approachable and keep my communication skills above par. I believe thorough and efficient communication is essential to the success of any production. Hiring me presents endless opportunities for primetime television and guarantees quality content for viewers everywhere. Without a home, a dog or a cat is just an animal trying to stay alive. There's no guessing what can happen to these animals on the street every day. Without proper care and love, most of these animals will die. The SPCA takes pride in being a no-kill shelter that helps thousands of animals fight for their lives. You too can take part in this fight by adopting an animal today. Help us give a furry friend a strong, loving home that makes them more than just animals, but makes them pets. Good evening. I'm Autumn Stanley, and this is State of Events. Our top story tonight. On Wednesday, Killeen, Texas witnessed their second shooting spree in 5 years. Specialist Ivan Lopez went from one building at the Fort Hood military base to a second, firing a .45 caliber handgun, killing 3 people and wounding 16 more. The Iraq vet then put the gun to his head and pulled the trigger, ending his life. Sources say there are initial reports of an argument in one of the unit areas. The soldier was said to have been plagued by multiple mental health issues. NASA is suspending much of its work with Russia in light of its actions in Ukraine, but said it will continue to work with Russia's space agency on International Space Station operations. A statement sent out by NASA on Wednesday says the U.S. Space Agency was acting given Russia's ongoing violation of Ukraine's sovereignty and territorial integrity. More news after the break. Good evening. I'm Autumn Stanley, and welcome to E! News. Our top story tonight. Amanda Bynes' mother just came out publicly saying that her daughter does not suffer from any mental disorders and that her only problem was marijuana. She believes all of her problems emanated from this drug, and now that she is weed-free, Amanda has been taken off all of the medication. Sources directly connected to her disorders and treatment say she was given a complex medication cocktail. Her mother believes that all the talk about the mental disorders aren't true, and she hasn't had a psychotic episode in a few months. Sources close to Amanda say they are alarmed and fearful. In other news, Chris Brown just checked into the 4 seasons of jails on Wednesday. He arrived in Washington, D.C. after a 5-day trek from California, courtesy of Con Air. An administrator in the Northern Regional Jail in Virginia confirms Chris as an inmate and is quick to add that he is not getting any special treatment. However, Chris gets to enjoy life with no restrictions compared to the LA jail where he was on 23-hour lockdown. The downside is that he circulates among the other inmates. More on this as it develops. Thanks for watching E! News. I'm Autumn Stanley. Good night.